This is the greatest spectacle in racing. This is the Indianapolis 500.
Green flag, go, go, go.
We roll to the green flag, we go racing. We run on board with Scott McLaughlin as they thunder down to the first turn. Marcus Ericsson got the pole position. There's definitely Francesco. They thunder down into turn 1. Onto the short shoot. No one has crashed. No one has hit the wall, thankfully. We're all perfectly fine. There's Jack Harvey right behind Elio Castro Neves. And now, a battle for the lead. Santina Ferrucci just took the lead away from Marcus Ericsson. And Joseph Newgarden's also been dropped back. Around the outside, we got a car in the wall. Will Power. And we got a car in the wall. Will Power. Will Power just scraped the wall. He could be the first car out of the race. And that is it for Will Power.
The leader's just down out 42.68.
Got pushed out wide. There goes Takuma Sato past him. The field's still all bunched together. Here comes Pato O'Ward on Kyle Kirkwood. Nearly has a shunt with him. Kirkwood going around the outside. Here comes Scott Dixon now to the outside of Pato O'Ward. So Dixon gets ahead of him. O'Ward drops back. Behind David Malukas. He's getting ready to set up a move, and we got a caution. Oh, just as Ed Carpenter was going, and that is why. Stop car, oh, on his side there. Connor Daly's had a massive shunt.
Looks like Daly has crashed in turn 4.
Daly has crashed, and he's out of the race. That will trigger. That will trigger our first yellow of the race. So first yellow of the race is out for Connor Daly. Let's go. Back to the green flag. Jacob Abel setting in P7. Our biggest mover so far. Nolan Siegel right behind him, and then Louis Foster. All three of them making their first Indy 500 starts. Pato O'Ward sitting in P15 right behind Marcus Ericsson. He's got to get moves done as they thunder away to a perfect restart. Takuma Sato leads. We get the aerial shot of it. Very long shot of it. Through the short shoot now. Out of turn 2. Felix Rosenquist just took the lead away from Takuma Sato. Devlin DiFrancesco getting overtaken by Pato O'Ward. He's now up to P15. Side-by-side battle all over the back straight. Marcus Ericsson with a big wiggle. Nearly has a crash there with Pato O'Ward. But we stay clean, and never mind, we got a car in the wall. Marcus Ericsson has just scratched the wall, and so too has Colton Herta. And that's it. Marcus Ericsson is out and done, and Pato O'Ward has just parked in the grass. Colton Herta as well with major damage. Here we go. Takuma Sato leads them back to the green flag. Now Felix Rosenquist, Ryan Hunter-Reay, Christian Rasmussen, and then the rest of the field. Let's try it again. Here at Indy, back racing for the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500. Takuma Sato is going to bring them on to turn 1 with thunder. And Marcus Armstrong sitting in P8, Jack Harvey in the midfield, right behind rookie Jacob Abel. Pato O'Ward holds up the leader. He's right up behind. Right up behind him is Rosenquist. And here comes Ryan Hunter-Reay. So now he's going to lap Pato O'Ward. And then Hunter-Reay now has to get ahead of him if he wants to catch Rosenquist. I did not want to announce. Siegel stopped. Nolan Siegel has stopped. Siegel's out of the race. Ran out of fuel. And just before that happened, there goes Louis Foster past Kiffin Simpson. So just before that Siegel stopped. Running out of fuel as well was Kyle Larson. Larson popping into his NASCAR a little early, out of the race. Let's go, back at Indy. The restart for the 109th running of the Indy 500, and Kalamila has blasted out to an early lead. Christian Lundgaard, Jacob Abel, Ed Carpenter got absolutely annihilated during that pit stop cycle. So Abel down in P3. Jacob Abel right behind Christian Lundgaard. And then there's Kalamila in the lead. Within him. So the competition yellow should be flying back. And there it is. It's about to be a 10-lap sprint to the finish. Final restart of the race. Let's go. Kalamila ahead of Jacob Abel. who is set to win his first ever Indy 500 in his first attempt.
Green's out.
Let's go, we're racing back at Indy. The final restart of the Indianapolis 500, and Ilaw has bolted ahead of Jacob Abel and then Ed Carpenter in third place. Jacob Abel not wasting any time, already getting up to the back bumper of Callum Ilaw. Ed Carpenter drafting up on Jacob as well. And Christian Lundgaard, is Lundgaard even in the fight for the win? Abel on the inside, and Carpenter runs outside, and Abel drops back for Ilaw. And Abel thought he was going for the lead there for a second. They might have all tucked back in line. Yes, at least Ilaw is now safe ahead of Jacob Abel. Now here comes Ed Carpenter on Jacob Abel. On the inside, Ed Carpenter to the lead of the race. Ed Carpenter has taken the lead for Ed Carpenter Racing. Callum Ilaw drafting up on him right behind. Still tucked up in the toe. Into turn one now. Jacob Abel in P3, holding onto the podium. Right behind him is Christian Lundgaard, who's getting hungry. Ilaw not done with Ed Carpenter. The race is almost done. Here comes Callum Ilaw. Oh, Ilaw backs out of it. That could have been the race deciding move there from Ed Carpenter. Final time around for Ed Carpenter. He's got to stay ahead of Callum Ilaw for one more solid lap. And he has won his first ever Indy 500. He is now leading, heading through the short chute, the first of the two short chutes. And now, Ilaw getting barely closer as they come on turn two. And on the inside is Ryan Hunter-Reay with Louis Foster as well. Dublin DeFrancesco, too far back to make any noise. Ed Carpenter has waited over a decade to win it, and now he's finally gonna do it. Ed Carpenter onto the main straight, and he has won the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500. How about that? Ed Carpenter finally wins the Indy 500. Callum Ilaw in second. Jacob Abel with his first podium. Jacob Abel finishes third, Lundgaard fourth, and Schwartzman rounds out the top five. What a race. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time out. But until then, goodbye.